fractured nose. As the tip goes down to Kennesaw State, Carly Hooks reels it in and will run the offense for the Owls. They go to Barry. No good from the block. And a ball on the ground out at the baseline, so it will stay with the Owls.
Mia Moore on the floor there and was laying out of bounds.
Good inlet on the inbound pass to Princess Harden, who's fouled and will get a couple of free throws. One of the 5 starters, as you see, for Kennesaw State.
Yeah, Princess Harding at 5'9", averages 9 rebounds a game. Now that's something else.
Leads the team in rebounding. 70% free throw shooter this season. Gets her first to fall. 1-0 start for Kennesaw State. Looking for their first ever victory over an ACC opponent. 1-for-2 trip. Thompson there to reel in the rebound for Clemson. First change to the starting lineup for Clemson this season. Raven Thompson in. Maddie Cluse will come off of the bench for the Tigers. William McQueen floats it underneath. Good save. Keeps it alive for the Tigers. Thompson fakes the pass, takes the 3, and it rolls off. Hooks back for the 3, but a traveling violation against Kaylin Fields. Turns it back over to the Tigers.
Now Raven took that 3. She can knock down the 3. Shot 38% her last year at Chattanooga.
Some pressure being applied by Kennesaw State. Again, has not in program history won a game against an ACC opponent. Raven Thompson, the offensive foul. Had Tessa Miller, her teammate there, trying to seal, but defender got away. Hooks with the mid-range for Kennesaw. A couple taps up into the air, and it'll end up with Clemson on a foul committed by Princess Harden. Clemson breaks the pressure into the corner. And a Kohn no good on the 3. It was 46% from 3 with Chattanooga last year. One of those 3 Mox transfers. It headed this way with Coach Poppy. Nice spin and a little baby hook for Harden for 2 more for the Owls. First field goal for either side. Mia Moore pushing tempo. Lost it. Out of bounds. Kennesaw State basketball. So coach for Clemson, when we talk about what's at stake in this game, speaking with Coach Poppy in the pregame, it really was about, hey, let's further this team chemistry and starting to figure out rotations and the system and getting everybody incorporated in ways that effectively move this team forward. Yeah,
the last game, they really had some options to score inside and couldn't seem to get them in the basketball. So he's all the time talking about tempo. So he's trying to establish tempo on the offensive end. Good basketball movement.
Tessa Miller on the defense in the post. Now Kohn, the step back 3 in transition, gets Clemson on the board.
3rd in the nation last year in 3-point field goal percentage as a freshman at Chattanooga.
Quick answer for Kennesaw. Morgan Dillard on the basket.
Kennesaw in the 1-2-2 press there. Of course, they can only set that press up on makes and dead balls.
Loyal McQueen underneath to Tessa Miller. McQueen has at least tied for the team lead in assists every game Clemson's played this season.
I think that's what Coach Poppy's looking for right there, to hit that roll girl.
Dillard out. Hooks thought about the three, gets to the interior. Wow, how did she get that shot off?
The scoop shot.
After a step between defenders. Really nice move by Carly Hooks. Clemson breaks the pressure again. McQueen out for a Thompson three. And that rattles off. Head of steam for the Owls. They've got numbers. Hooks navigates the lane and again lays it in.
Got to stop the basketball first and foremost.
4-point advantage for the Owls early in the first quarter. McQueen off of the screen. Stutter step. Unable to hit the layup, but Tessa Miller there on the follow.
Tessa Miller very, very capable of scoring inside, especially when she gets those second chance opportunities.
One of those 9 transfers for Clemson. Miller was at Belmont the previous 3 years. Deep three. Defensive board for the Tigers.
Mia Moore at guard is the leading rebounder for Clemson.
Crossover got her into the lane. No open window for Kohn, so it goes back to Moore. And she is bumped at the perimeter. Couple points the lead for Kennesaw. Took a bit at the start of this one, but Hannah Kohn with the first basket for Clemson. And there's another look at that. Carly Hooks stepping between defenders. She put that in with some spin off of her right hand from the left side of the hoop.
Right.
Again, Tigers go to Miller down low. Double team, she misses. Off of 1 foot, the follow unsuccessful. Taylor Cullen in the defensive rebound after checking in for Kennesaw State. Kiana Gaines. This is the floater.
Kiana Gaines played here at Clemson for a couple of years. She really can elevate on that jump shot.
McQueen, cross into the lane and banks it in through traffic.
That's what Loyal McQueen does best.
15 points per game this season for the Tigers. Tie game now. Dillard, hard stop in the lane. This is the short range. Mia Moore, McQueen from the handoff. Tipped as it was dumped back. Another cross. McQueen this time with her left.
Clemson spreads them out with their three-point shooting, and McQueen hits those gaps.
Morgan Dillard again finds herself deep into the teeth of the defense and steps into some space. Trading baskets at this point. Clemson and Kennesaw State first quarter. Moore can't find her way around the edge. Tried to pass to Miller, stolen away.
But she forced it that time. It was not there.
Nice find. Hooks goes underneath to Cullinan for the basket.
Really impressed with Kennesaw State and their aggressiveness at attacking the basket.
Just the third game Carly Hooks has played for the Owls this season, but she averages not quite 30 minutes a game. Splitting defenders, McQueen finds Miller, but an offensive foul negates the basket.
Oh, that looked like...
Nice start for Loyal McQueen and the Clemson Tigers. But it is Kennesaw State with an early lead, 13-11 here at Little John. What otherwise would have been a chance at a three-point play for Tessa Miller was called prior to the break as her first personal foul. Second charge that Kennesaw State has taken in this game, Coach.
Yeah, I thought they were late getting there, but I never disagree with officials. You ought to know that. But great job of finishing, but give Kennesaw State credit. They had two help side defenders there.
They've turned Clemson over 4 times and lead it by 2 here in the first quarter. Nice layup, Lily Willis. Had only played 2 minutes this season prior to this game. Now a 4-point Kennesaw lead.
Kennesaw's quickness is a problem for Clemson thus far. They're switching everything, it looks like.
Mia Moore for Clemson. Tries to work a pick and roll, and it's out of bounds to give it back to Kennesaw State. Looking for Anya Poole, first minutes of the game for the North Carolina transfer in the post. .2:15 left in the first quarter. Pump fake. Kiera Griffin to the rack.
Once again, the quickness. Anya Poole comes out to contest the shot, and they blow by her.
Now it is 17-11. Kennesaw State with the lead. Quick touch for Summer Evans. Down in the corner, back to Loyal McQueen to run the offense. Evans against Barry. Shot clock down to 5.
Very good defense there by Kiera Barry once again, but made a good move. Summer Evans made a really good move there on the reverse.
Hooks lets it fly. Poole goes up and stands tall for the rebound.
Good rebound in traffic right there by Poole.
McQueen start, stop, went for it, and was blocked that time. Princess Harding with the rejection.
Good defense.
And Willis travels to turn it back over to Clemson. Octavia Blue is the head coach for Kennesaw State in her 4th season. Formerly a coach as an assistant at her alma mater, where she was a very good player, over 1,700 career points for the Miami Hurricanes, 15th overall pick in the '98 WNBA draft.
She made a lot of coaches blue trying to figure out a scheme to guard her. She could flat out score. There's another Chattanooga transfer in there, Addie Porter.
Porter gets it to Moore. They go underneath. Here's Miller. Inside out. Evans left it short. Kiara Barry sends it over to Hardin. Tough basket. Six-point lead as we near the end of the first quarter for Kennesaw State. The 3 off the mark for Mia Moore. And through a quarter of play, the Owls lead the Tigers. Raven Thompson finds Tessa Miller. Now it's out to the corner. Maddie Ott's first touch. Long on the 3. Tapped up and out of bounds. Last touched by Thompson.
Clemson's got to make some threes now, especially when they get in their 1-2-2 press, 1-2-1-1 press. There are going to be some shots in the corner on the threes.
Carly Hooks. Easy entry into the lane, but then stopped with good defense by Addie Porter. Kennesaw finished the first quarter having hit 5 of their final 6 field goal attempts. Clemson, meanwhile, now into a near 3-minute scoring drought. Evans, long on the three, rebounded by Kennesaw. They're going to push the pace ahead, and it rolls in for Morgan Dillard.
Out of their 21 points, all of them have come from in the paint. Even the free throw was a 2-shot free throw from in the paint when she was fouled in the paint. So everything's coming from in the paint. Back to man-to-man for Kennesaw.
Evans from the high post, good on the mid-range. 3.5 minutes, the scoring drought that just broke for the Tigers. It draws it within 6.
Evans can score now. She averaged 13.5 points at Mercer last year.
Hooks receives the handoff, gets a screen, stopped up at the top of the key. 3 to shoot. Off balance, but a foul. And Kaylin Fields will go to the free throw line. Well, Coach, these are, again, technically paint points, but a lot of it's coming in transition, so not out of set pieces.
You're exactly right, and speed kills. I don't care what game you're playing, and she just outran Maddie Ott.
Good sign for Clemson, meanwhile, as Evans hits the look from the field. Clemson's 7 of 18 from the field. Kaylin Fields for the Owls, a 1-for-2 trip at the line, her first free throws of the day. Will McQueen working with Miller. The easy find, and it's off the left side.
That'll make that one Tessa Miller. Very good feed by McQueen.
Clemson bailed out by a touch out of bounds by the Owls, so they'll get to re-rack this. No space for Kohn. In fact, double team. She finds Evans across the court. And a foul on the rebound attempt. You could tell Miller maybe has been wanting that call, emphatically clapping at it. As it goes against Carly Hooks of Kennesaw State, and again keeps it with Clemson. Back and forth from McQueen to Thompson. Now Miller out. Kohn thought about a deep one. Shot clock winding down. McQueen rejected, and it's stolen away. Carly Hooks with a head of steam. Doesn't have numbers. The double pump rolls off. Miller there for the board. Now the Tigers. McQueen all alone. Offensive foul.
Oh, Coach Poppy did not agree with that one either.
Well, let's have another look at it, Coach.
Yeah, she was falling down before the contact. I don't even know if there was contact. But anyway, my vote don't count. Those guys out there, ladies in the striped shirts. It didn't count even when I was coaching, my opinion.
Good defensive stand there by Clemson. Raven Thompson at the center of it. McQueen in transition. Thompson. Back to the point guard. Here's Miller. Floats it underneath. Maddie Hughes hesitates. Easily able to bank it in.
Nice job slipping the screen there. Good shot fake to create that layup.
First shot, first make for Maddie Hughes. Hooks a step back. Aired out. And the Tigers with the basketball. More of that high-low, Coach.
Yep, very good lead pass there by Tessa Miller, and a good finish by Maddie Hughes. Very well. Maybe Maddie Cruz giving him a spark off the bench.
Tigers again go underneath. It's Miller who's off the mark. Hooks the find ahead. Too strong on the layup. And Raymond Thompson squeezes the rebound.
Nobody could find a handle on that rebound, could they?
Kennesaw very quick to collapse on Kohn in those shooting opportunities.
She's got a reputation. She's not going to get anything easy. One's going to call a charge, one's going to call a foul.
It is going to go against the defender, Willis.
She might have got away with a little push-off right there. But not, I'm going to quit criticizing the official.
It was funny, the call was against the defender. McQueen seemed to be the most upset in the initial aftermath there.
Right.
Offensive foul this time on the Owls.
Oh my goodness.
Princess Harden aggressive against Maddie Cluse. What do you think of that one, Coach?
I think that indeed was a charge because she lowered the shoulder and went into her there. Maddie Cluse had her hand out, but I don't believe she touched her with that hand.
Harden second, so she checks out for the Owls.
Too much dribbling. I think we need that tempo Coach talks about. There's a good ball reversal. Make that defense move. Go ahead and swing it.
Miller, Mia Moore wide open. Another clanged three-point shot attempt for Clemson. They were 1 of 15 from beyond the arc against Alabama their last time out.
Yeah, they're a better shooting team than that. They depend on the three-point shot.
Berry works into the post. Smoothly done for Kiara Berry.
Smoothly and strongly. That was a good power step through right there. That's exactly right.
19 points a game for Kiara Berry. She's got 4 now in this one for Kennesaw State after this bucket. Owls by 7. Owls of Kennesaw State looking for the upset here at Clemson. This is a much closer trip than they are going to grow accustomed to, Coach, throughout this season. 17,000 miles will be traveled.
I hope they all have frequent flyer accounts.
I hope they're flying on these trips. Holy cow.
17,000 miles.
That is quite the schedule. Kennesaw up 7. Good ball movement. Anya Poole can't connect on the layup, though, and Clemson with another miss. Another scoring drought, well above 2 minutes for the Tigers.
That was another well-executed pick and roll right there. We just got to finish it.
Clemson, one of their last 8 from the field. Carly Hooks traveled at the block.
Carly Hooks is a transfer from East Tennessee State University in this era of the transfer portal.
It's wild, isn't it, Coach? Looking at the rosters for the teams today. I mean, Clemson alone, they've got 3 players who are on their 3rd school.
Again, Kennesaw State switching everything.
There's Loyal McQueen. Awkward floater, but it banks in. McQueen's got 6 on 3 of 6 from the field now. Morgan Dillard gives. Now they go underneath. Kiera Griffin found herself too far underneath. McQueen. Who's thought about it?
Give Kennesaw credit for this poor 3-point shooting for Clemson. They obviously have read the scouting report.
Nice find, and Addie Porter can't connect. It's a healthy combo of Kennesaw's great defense, but Clemson's missed some wide open shots from deep.
They have indeed.
Hooks, a nice crossover, sails it over the cylinder. Good box out by Poole. Kohn got her defender on the pump fake. McQueen will reset. Porter the 3. Still no luck for Clemson. Now 1 of 13 from deep.
And that's their game too, penetrate and kick.
Dillard into the post.
Clemson doing a better job contesting those shots in the paint now.
Six points for Loyal McQueen. This is her lone, or she's got 1 assist. That was her last bucket. Working the pick and roll with Anya Poole. Sort of like an option in football, right? I mean, that time she was the quarterback, she kept it.
Right.
Tight coverage on Kohn. And a turnover for Clemson, 3 in the key.
3 seconds in the line.
So hitting some shots will certainly help. What else comes to mind while watching this in real time as something that Clemson's got to do better? Barry on the backdoor cut, hits it with the foul. Now you can answer me.
Well, making shots makes you look good, but they have had some wide open shots and missed some easy power layups inside. I say easy. There are no easy shots in basketball, but high percentage shots inside.
Barry with her 2nd make from the field, goes to the free throw line for the first time today.
That was a really good backdoor cut by her and a nice find.
71% free throw shooter this season. Misses. Long board opportunity is out of bounds.
Good hustle by Tessa Miller. You don't normally see a 6'2" girl get on the floor like that, but she was diving after that ball.
Kiana Gaines, the Kennesaw State player, hitting the deck as well. Clemson quick into the offense in the front court. Sort of some faux transition for them. Porter passes up the three. Kohn bounces. Miller from block to block and is fouled on the attempt.
That was a good job on what I call the throwback there. Coming off the screen, throwing back to the side where it came from, and then the post up by Miller. Very good job right there. Good pass away from the defense. And a good job going up strong. Tessa Miller, who's an excellent free throw shooter. I believe she's shooting 90.9%.
I rounded up. On my sheet, it's 91.
Shucks. We jinxed her.
I rounded up. That was you.
Oh,
I was being generous.
Either way, we jinxed her.
Yeah, it's we. It's always we, Coach.
That's right. Team game.
Uncharacteristic 0 for 2 trip at the line for Miller. Clemson trailing by a handful.
They might have eaten too much turkey instead of getting in here shooting those baskets. Ooh,
and a double dribble.
Good defense by Addie Porter. Good quick hands in there. Created that double dribble.
2.7-second difference between shot and game clocks. So Clemson maybe with a chance to hold for the final shot. McQueen off of the high screen. Scoops it with the left, misses. Kennesaw the rebound.
Now they can hold for the last shot.
Looks like they will. Kaylin Fields gets a high screen. There's the three. Off the mark. Miller the board. And that is the first half. Kennesaw State leading Clemson by 7 midway through here at Little John Coliseum. Kiara Berry pulls it in the post. Fade away, no good. Tessa Miller the rebound for Clemson. That's her 8th board.
Once again, good job blocking out. Both teams are doing a good job. There's no second chance points. Very few second chance points in this game.
Tigers trying to work through Miller in the post. Raven Thompson drives. Got it with the foul.
That's that stretch 4 player who's big and strong, and she got it in there and powered it up. Really good job by Raven Thompson.
First start of the season for Raven. That's her first make from the field. She was 0 for 2, both from three-point land previously.
She just overpowered Carly Hooks right there on that drive. Use that, protect the ball on the way up.
10th free throw of the season for Thompson. She's now 8 of 10 and even 80% and completes the three-point play.
This team is a good shooting team, not just from the free throw line, especially from the free throw line, but they're a better shooting team from the floor as well.
Down to the block. Kiera Griffin through the lane and up.
Nothing wrong with that move. That's another good job of keeping the ball away from the defense on the way up.
Now 24 of 28 Kennesaw State points have been scored in the paint. Clemson breaks the pressure.
Good closeout there by Kiera Griffin.
Thompson the crossover. Bobbled it on her way up. Owls.
They look to push, don't they, Darren?
Yeah, with some pace. Even if they don't have numbers, they're going to go and try to get you off balance. Hooks uses the screen. Out. Berry the three this time. Trying to bank it in. Gets her own rebound. Up. And great contest by Miller. The rebound pulled in by the Owls, though, and they get it back out to the perimeter.
Just as I talk about blocking out, they get 2 offensive rebounds.
Francis Harden. No good on the mid-range. That's a quick outlet from Thompson to McQueen in the left-handed scoop in. Eight points for Loyal McQueen to lead all scorers. Hooks.
Oh, that was a walk.
Steps around Kohn and banks it in.
Coach Poppy cannot believe that.
A smirk on the face of Carly Hooks as well. Now Clemson immediately goes down and finds Miller.
Very good feed there by Loyal McQueen. And a good cut by Tessa Miller.
Back to a 4-point Kennesaw lead. Harden working against Thompson. Got it underneath her arm, but misses.
Tried to isolate Harden there at the high post.
Kohn, open look, transition, 3 is good. Kennesaw has smothered Hannah Kohn every time she's received it outside the 3-point line. Finally, the Tigers get her some space and a window to shoot.
Yep.
Miscue on the pass underneath. Turnover forced by the Tigers.
That was a good strip by Mia Moore.
Chance for Clemson to take the lead. The cross by McQueen. Thompson extra pass. A little late getting there for Kohn, who drives and gets the roll.
You close out that quickly, then the first thing you do is a good, big, explosive, straight line first step to the basket.
Timeout. Kennesaw will step aside. Tigers now lead it by 1 in the third. Couple of consecutive buckets for Hannah Kohn, and suddenly the Clemson Tigers find themselves in the lead. She had 1 3 prior to this recent stretch. That was in the first quarter. Then hits another, draws out the coverage, uses that, and drives in for the 2. A 1-point advantage for the Tigers. 8 points for Kohn, tied for the team lead. Out of the Kennesaw State timeout. 3 ball sailed out of bounds. Taylor Cullinan on the attempt. And now the Owls, coach, suddenly 0 of 6 from 3.
Yeah, Cullinan's their best three-point shooter, shooting 38%.
Dillard the steal. And it's pulled right back in. Mia Moore with the deflection that time to get it back for the Tigers. Here she is in transition. Owls have caught up. Moore, a lot of space to run. Miller out. Evans mishandled it. Otherwise, I think might have put up the 3. 4 to shoot. Here's Evans. It rattles off. So still to this point, Hannah Kohn of Clemson has the only 2 made three-pointers for either side in this game.
Yeah, and Evans is very capable. And had a good look.
Princess Harden knocked in the lane. It goes against Evans for the personal foul. There'll be a couple of free throws for the Owls when we return. 1-point lead for Clemson.
Clemson Plus offers exclusive all-demand access to over 80 hours of Clemson athletics content. Take your Clemson fandom to the next level with Clemson Plus. Activate your account today at ClemsonPlus.com.
The second annual SEC ACC Basketball Challenge wraps up Thursday night with a women's doubleheader on ACC Network and the ESPN app. Virginia hosts Auburn at 6 Eastern, and then Florida squares off against Clemson right here at Littlejohn Coliseum.
Be another tough SEC ACC matchup for Clemson. They played South Carolina and Alabama already, and
well, Coach, the last time Clemson beat Florida, December 22nd at 1996, a 2-point win, 52-50. That was a good time for you, leading the charge for the Tigers there.
Really good time. Florida had 2 first-round WNBA post players, Muriel Page and I can't think of the other player's name, but both of them played a long time in the WNBA. But we had a great team effort that night. We'll take it, won't we?
Good season, too. You guys knocked off number 2 Georgia that year as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. That is correct.
Offensive foul gives it back to the Owls. That game, by the way, was in Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho. Our men just played in Boise. Had a really good game, but a tough Boise team.
Another look at the offensive foul for Clemson that gave it back. It's a illegal screen set by Tessa Miller.
Wasn't quite there early enough. Here's the pressure once again by Kennesaw.
Kohn, nice find underneath. Miller banks it in.
Nice job penetrating and kicking. And then once again, when they close out on that shooter and she penetrates, there's wide open Tessa Miller in there because her player has to come and help.
Play is blown dead. Carly hooks. Hopefully just a cramp. She's been important for Kennesaw in this game. 6 points, 5 rebounds, an assist in 21 minutes on the floor. She had only played 27 per in her 2 games prior to this. Just her 3rd game of the season for the Owls.
You know, we could talk about the training staffs here. They do a great job keeping these student athletes on the floor.
Another look at it. Okay, so maybe more of an ankle issue there on the second look.
Well, that was a good straight line drive to the basket. I don't know where the defender was, but she surely wasn't in defensive position.
Princess Harden to the free throw line. %70 on the season.
Here comes the press. Don't leave her.
Moore finds Miller at midcourt, who's fouled immediately by Berry.
Good job by Miller of protecting that passing lane right there.
Kennesaw runs that pretty effectively, right?
They do. They do, and people don't realize, but sometimes they just run it to run time off the shot clock and put pressure on you that way. Kennesaw's quick now. They've got some speed and quickness.
Quick cut to the basket by McQueen. The foul is on the floor. That's 2 straight on Kiara Berry.
That's a good job there by Coach Sean Poppy to call that. That was a clear out for Loyal McQueen. And notice they cleared out that left side for that left hand.
That's right, McQueen, left-handed dominance. Berry, with her 3rd personal foul, checks out for the Owls. Tigers going through Tessa Miller in the high post. Moore waves it. Puts it off front rim.
Wasn't a real good shot, but
Lily Willis. Harden, good ball handling.
that was a good defensive position there by Summer Evans.
Shared possession, and it gives it to Clemson. Possession arrow now flips in favor of Kennesaw.
Lots of footwork there by Summer Evans. Very good job. Good job contesting, hands straight up. It's a dangerous pass, Loyal McQueen.
Clemson gets it into the front court. Raven Thompson, open lane. Here's Kohn, corner three. Yep.
Raven Thompson, give her credit for that. Good job on the penetration and kicking out to the three-shooter.
Third three to fall for Hannah Kohn. First player into double figures with 11. Lily Willis forces the issue into the paint, misses.
That was another good defensive effort there by Loyal McQueen. Good body work on that dribble drive. There's that penetration, draws that defender in. Wide open look.
Kohn leads all scorers with 11 as Clemson beats the pressure. Moore from the right of the lane, fouled, and will get a couple at the line.
Mia Moore coming off that pick outside there and does a good job taking it to the basket, drawing the foul.
Moore was Clemson's only player in double figures scoring against Alabama their last time out. She had 11. The 90% free throw shooter this season. Second shakes through. Dillard, hard drive. Had it rejected, but I believe this foul. Yeah, it was at the perimeter prior to the drive. Hannah Kohn, or maybe off the help, rather, is the better way to put it.
You know, she was in pretty
Kohn
good
was
position.
the primary defender there.
Yeah. She was in pretty good position. Then she turned her shoulder. Instead of opening up and blocking with the left hand, she contested with the right hand across her body and got the foul.
First free throw of the day for Dillard falls. Second as well. She came in 33%, just 3 of 9 in her attempts this season.
Kennesaw's fallen back into the 2-3 zone without the press.
McQueen. Down low, Miller banks it in.
See how she squared her shoulders to the backboard there and protected that ball with the outside hand.
Tessa Miller's now got a double-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds for the Tigers. And a traveling violation. Dillard wanted to step into the corner pass, and Clemson covered it up.
Nice pass there. Watch Tessa Miller square her shoulders with the backboard. Good job finishing with the ball outside away from the defense.
That was assist number 4 for Loyal McQueen. So go to Miller again, high-low. Thompson goes up, has it swatted right back. Quick trigger on the 3. Nope, she was out of bounds.
Sipped on, you see that happen all too often in this game.
Not a lot of room over there in their defense.
Yeah. That's called court awareness. You got to know where those lines are.
Carly Hooks had an open look. Same team. Nobody wanted to grab it for Clemson.
Had 4 white shirts standing there looking at it, didn't they?
McQueen open in the corner, opts out of the 3. Miller back out. She'll take this one. Loyal McQueen with the first 3 of the day for her.
That's the easiest three-pointer to shoot. Anytime you get it inside out like that, Tessa Miller found her wide open and made the good pass. She finished it.
Miller dishes out. Clemson D bit on the three, but stays with the drive. Now in transition, McQueen misses. Offensive foul called. Otherwise, that was going to be a Mia Moore tip-in for 2. Instead, it'll go to Kennesaw State.
And we had a wide open 3-shooter in the corner, the best 3-shooter on the floor. See, watch Hannah Kohn. She runs to the corner. When that defender's there, you've either got to pull it up or kick it out.
Second personal foul on Loyal McQueen. It squirts into the backcourt. Mia Moore hustling as the third quarter comes to an end. Clemson trailed at the half. They've come roaring back and lead it by 7 entering the fourth. In that third quarter for the Clemson Tigers. They now lead it over Kennesaw after trailing at the half. Princess Harden in the lane.
We always try to tell our players to make the easiest pass you have, and that was the easiest pass on the kick to the corner.
Loyal McQueen kicks out. Kohn skips it. Miller got deep under the basket, misses, gets her own rebound, saves.
Second effort by Tessa Miller on the offensive rebound.
McQueen drives out. Kohn hit it, but a foul called to negate the basket. That would have been her 4th make from 3. The foul is called on Loyal McQueen.
She did.
After the dish, a little bump there of Lily Willis, the defender.
Stuck her hip out.
Tough basket by Kiara Berry on the other end.
I can see why she's averaging 19 points a game, Darren.
No doubt, only 6 so far in this one. She's now 3 of 7 from the field. Clemson's, all things considered, done a nice job against her defensively. Kohn has it knocked away. Miller right there. Under 10 to shoot for the Tigers. McQueen, nice cross. Moore surges from the corner.
Mia Moore is an athlete, quite the athlete.
Back to a 7-point Clemson lead. Moore's first make from the field gives her 3 points. Princess Harden wheels around and gets a foul against Raven Thompson.
Just a big, strong power move there by Kiara. And then we go the other way, and here's another big, strong power move by Mia Moore.
Yeah, Cullinan, the defender for Kennesaw, had a hand up there, so Moore had to hang a bit longer in the air than maybe she initially thought she would.
Right. Mia can jump now. She is the leading rebounder on this Tiger team, believe it or not.
Yeah, Mia Moore, 7 rebounds a game. She averaged 9 a season ago at UAB.
We're talking about a guard now, Darren.
Yeah.
We're not talking about a big.
McQueen working the pick and roll with Miller. Who's out for Moore. Pick and roll. Miller floats it up and in with contact.
That's that pick and roll that Coach Poppy was talking about with us in pregame. Getting the ball to the bigs on the roll. She didn't quite catch that one cleanly, did she? But she got enough just to get it up there.
Kiara Berry's 4th personal foul, and Miller completes the 3-point play. Assist number 3 for Raven Thompson. You like the touch. I mean,
right.
Lofted that pass in between 3 defenders so that only Miller could get it. Griffin from the post. Answers for the Owls.
Yeah, very good job because she was very well defended by Tessa Miller, I thought. Scored over her.
Again, the pick and roll, too easy. McQueen to Miller for 2.
Remember, there's nothing easy. There's no easy shot in
My
this
mistake.
game, Dan. A
My
high
mistake.
percentage shot.
They made it look easy.
They did. They really did. That's
And now Miller comes away with the steal for the Tigers. Willis trying to draw the foul against McQueen. Tried to take it herself. Kiera Griffin the block. Kennesaw hooks for 3. Too long. And Moore traveled as she came down to her feet.
That was a great effort by Mia Moore. I'm not sure she came down. I'm not sure she fell before she threw the ball out to Loyal McQueen there. That's good awareness on her part to try to get rid of it before she fell.
No doubt.
But in the judgment of the official, she didn't get rid of it.
Addie Porter back on for Clemson. Loyal McQueen will get a breather. Willis on the inbound, nowhere else to go. Floats it back to midcourt. Hooks. Again, no good on the 3. More fouled as she came down with the rebound. Willis charged with the personal. Let's get another look at that pick and roll here.
Outstanding job.
Not easy.
Not easy.
Though it looked
high
easy.
percentage.
High percentage.
And they did make it look easy there, and you were right.
Miller zips it out. Good ball movement by the Tigers. Kohn splits defenders to the corner. More long on the 3.
I'll tell you, don't go to sleep on Addie Porter now. She is 6 of 8 from the field for the year and 3 of 4 from three-point range.
Some great defense as well today.
Yeah, she has.
Dillard against Kohn. Falling away. That shot was tipped, it looked like.
Pull it up. Okay, don't pull it up.
Moore. Tough buckets. Eventually she laid it up.
Right.
2 more for her. 2 more for the Tigers, who lead by 11. It's their largest lead of the contest. Tigers head coach Sean Poppy sure came to Clemson from Chattanooga, but he's got plenty of South Carolina ties in this state. Played at Limestone.
I asked him one time how he got to Limestone from Illinois, where he's from. He said there was a coach at Limestone that came back from his area. Unfortunately, brought him to South Carolina, thank goodness.
Led to a fruitful career as a player for him. Two-time All-Conference for the Saints there at Limestone. He was inducted into their Athletics Hall of Fame in 2017. So he is back home, in a sense, here in the Palmetto State. Nice cross by Mia Moore. Can't hit on the layup, and it's tipped out of bounds. Raven Thompson of Clemson, the last to touch it.
So we talked about how much better you look when you make shots. Clemson is 13 for 19 in the second half thus far. They look better, don't they?
Yeah, much better than their 9 of 30 in the first half. That's well said, Coach. Drive and a foul, so Carly Hooks will get a couple at the line for Kennesaw here. Hannah Kohn's third.
About all Hannah Kohn can do. She's sliding with her and had her hands straight up. I guess she might have bumped her with her lower body. But anyway, she gets 2 freebies.
No good on the first. First of the day for Hooks. Now 7 of 10 for the season.
There's that tempo coach is talking about. Good quick passing, reversing the basketball.
Out for an open 3. Moore hits it. Clemson keeps piling on now, up 13 in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Kennesaw, no field goals in the last 3 minutes plus, and they turn it over there. How about this ball movement by the Tigers?
Yep, no doubt about it. There's the pick and roll, wasn't there. Reverse the basketball, penetrate, kick back out. That's great passing. Good ball movement.
Miller out of the post. They go back to it. Thompson. More the drive to the block. Thompson. Whistles and a stoppage of play. Officials checking in on Lily Willis.
I think she might have got hit in the mouth there. Inadvertent whistle. The official came by and told us.
All right, well, Willis is going to check out anyway. Kaylin Fields back in for Kennesaw.
Clemson's opened up a 15-point lead here. Playing very well in the... I don't know what Coach Papa said at halftime, but he better bottle it and sell it.
Yeah. Fields, wild miss. Barry. And a second chance for Kennesaw. They've got to get it off. Shot clock expires, but the make was off in time for Princess Harden. They might have another look at this. And they will. That was awfully close. It looked like Harden, she was standing right underneath the clock from our line of sight, courtside here. I think she got it off with under like a half second is what it looked like. But I mean, that in real time, that is way too close to tell.
Right.
Basketball.
It was gone. Basket was good.
That's incredible, Coach, right? Because if you looked at the clock behind her,
Right.
she received that with less than a second on it.
Right. And the ball just had barely left her hands. That was a good call.
Breaks the scoring drought for Kennesaw State, but they have really been outpaced in this second half.
One of their last 7 field goal attempts.
Second half points now 37-17 in favor of the Tigers.
Coach Poppy's got all his good free throw shooters in there late in the game.
Anya pull here for Porter. Drives, altered the shot, and got fouled from behind.
And we talked about all the good free throw shooters. Addie Porter is 4 for 4 on this season.
Carly Hooks charged with the foul. Porter now 5 for 5. Spent the last 3 years at Chattanooga, averaged 5 points, 5 rebounds, couple of assists per game last season.
And she's little, but she's a pretty tough defender. Good job of a hard hedge there by Raven Thompson.
Porter charged with the personal. It'll stay with Kennesaw. Barry receives on the inbound and gets it to go in the paint.
She's a player.
I mean, she's battled through traffic on every shot she's had to hit.
Nothing's come easy for her. Good job handling the press. Clemson's done a good job. I don't remember a turnover on that press this afternoon.
Backdoor find, pull to Moore. And Kennesaw miscommunicates, or no, they threw it ahead of Hooks, who again is hobbled.
Anya Poole is very patient here on that back cut. And a really good delivery of the ball. Good lead pass.
Splitting defenders, and you see Carly Hooks back to the bench for Kennesaw. Poole was looking for the handoff. They had Raven Thompson wide open under the hoop. Plenty of time for the Tigers. Poole receives and puts it through.
Good job of sealing by Anya Poole. Did a good job using her body and getting that girl sealed outside.
Willis fires away and it falls.
And that might be their first 3 of the afternoon.
It is. They're 1 of 9 now. First of the season to go for Willis. Mia Moore sliced through the lane, pulled the rebound and the putback.
And you know what? Second chance points have been at a premium. That's only Clemson's 4th second chance points.
Yeah, Kennesaw State only with 3 on the day. Willis another. Poole battles for the board. And Clemson has it. Final seconds waning as Kohn buries another. Why not? They gave her the space. 14 points on 4 of 6 from deep for Hannah Kohn.
When you shoot the ball well, you look good.
shot clock violation. Clemson with possession with a second and a half remaining. And they will take home an impressive victory due to a dominant second half effort. Since the break, Coach, midway through, 48-22 in favor of the Tigers. They scored as many in the second half as Kennesaw has for the game.
Yeah, after scoring 19 points in the first half, coming up with